Here's Darius Garland, works on Fultz, bounces off to Mobley. Stevens tries it again. Got it this time.
Almost 6, 7 of the categories for rookies in the NBA this season. He shoots it well with range. He passes the ball. He rebounds. And
a Hornet goes to Banchero. The shot clock shows 4. Banchero, he got bailed out by Mobley. Fultz spins baseline, deals to Banchero, who slashes and gets rejected by Mobley.
Meet Evan Mobley.
Garland the other way, deals to Stevens. Stevens double. There's the open man. It's Mobley. That's blocked by Bull.
I can't even imagine looking at that, trying to shoot over his arm outstretched. They play hard, like you mentioned. If they make threes in a game, they seem to hang in all those games before three-pointers go down.
Against the Sixers. Love back on the floor. Pivots a number of times. Took some contact. Banks and scores as Kevin. Part of that Cavs defense that really frustrated Joel Embiid here 2 nights ago. Mitchell been on fire. Just crossed
on in his thought process.
Last season, just his second in the NBA, Anthony led the Magic in scoring. As here's Garland back on the floor, right to the lot of minutes this season for Jamal Mosley. No surprise as the basketball works on Diakite. They cross him over to the basket. He goes. He lays it.
Kevin, take him underneath, come up on the other side, use that left hand off the glass.
Anthony, a drifting 3. Tough shot.
And the Magic just can't get back in time to match up with their opponents.
Osman chased by Ross, works into a double, deals to LeVert. Harris remains his 5th already in this first half. Evans taking only 1 shot. He's dished out a couple of assists. Okoro from the corner. Got it. Confident stroke.
Harris given the green light after his last performance, right?
Anthony down the lane against his side. Back to an open LeVert. Batted by both Wagner and Lopez. Steal as Garland puts it up and puts it in. Jamal Mosley's taken over. This team has played well against the Cavs. They pressed them in the first meeting between these teams despite the records as Lopez, good effort before he fell out of bounds, but it's grabbed by Fultz. Fultz on the run. Down the lane he goes, puts it up and in.
Arias and Mitchell and Stevens as Kevin will advance the ball.
Magic are 2 of 8 from deep. Donovan. Mobley, Love, and Stevens complete the 5-some. Garland shakes on Harris to the basket. Scoops. Missed it. Mobley follows.
At halftime yet.
Fultz swoops one off the Banchero. Now it's Anthony who pulls up. Contested 3. Mobley looking for an opening. Deals to Stevens. Stevens works his way to the basket. Wow, Bull with a second rejection. Mobley cleans it up and hammers. He'll fire. Bull runs the floor. Bounces off to Harris. Puts it up, puts it in. Mitchell. Crossed over Wagner. Deals to Stevens, who's wide open. He's got it. Up after missing 4 games with an illness. Banchero to the basket. Boy, he has that big Mobley. He's at the elbow. Finds LeVert. LeVert back to Mobley. Now the pass to Love. Love takes a dribble. And knocks it down. And he's been strong here tonight. He has a dozen. Mobley. Wow. Right pass back. Carroll. Oh, my word.
He can keep shooting 3-pointers for the whole half.
Garland pedals into the forecourt. Stops to the top of the key. 3 on the way. Truth. Long-term injury start this season. Just returned this week. Is a tough shot by Garland is good. Oh, Banchero in toward Diakite.
Nice closeout by Stevens that time. It was more because of an injury to his shoulder.
Played only 33 combined games his first 2 seasons after being selected #1 overall as Garland. Markelle Fultz deals back to Love. Shot clock down to 4. Mobley operates from the high post. Floats it up and a float.
Day in that lineup to start the second half.
Thank you, Serena. As under 5 remains here in this 3rd quarter. Mitchell pulls up. Oh my, what a night. Off that Cavalier bench, 5 boards, 3 assists, 3 of 5 from the field. His Cavaliers own this 9-point lead. LeVert into moment 3. Mitchell able to work away that weak side rebound from Wagner, and he'll take it himself. Mitchell pulls up over Houston. Hey! Mitchell JB waves his team forward. Mitchell obliges. Deals to Love. Love got Houston in the air. Barge.
They had numbers. That was a terrific pass. He was going to pass it to him earlier, but held it long enough to let him get behind the defender.
Love got that secondary for the bucket. Again, he misses point blank. Garland's there. Out come the Cavs. They have numbers if Garland hurries. Garland down the alley on Ross. Puts it up and in. Franz Wagner hesitation move. Cavs wanted to carry. Ross extra pass. Finds Anthony. Man, that's Strobskin. 5 Cavalier reserves have scored as Anthony once again works to the basket. Reverses. It's a 14-point game. Here trots Anthony once more. Wagner. Osmond to Mobley. Well executed it. Out of 3 did Evan. Puts it on the floor. Takes it to the foul line. Lost the ball. Then it went up the leg and Mobley comes to Laverne upstairs for Okoro. Oh.
Than his when it comes to competition, and there are so many competitors on this team, so that has to say a lot about Evan.
Wagner to the basket, puts it up and in. Garland, who's back down behind the play, as Laverne to the basket. There's a steal. Garland still down. Bankero with a dunk. Draws a double off to Mobley. Mobley steps into a 3. Oh, is that a big pass? Cavs looking to slam the door as here's Wagner. Franz with the basketball, looking for an opening. There's that 3, and he hits it. Mitchell up top, deals to Garland. Garland fakes a 3. Garland fires a 3. Garland nails a 3. Out he weaves, looking to go coast to coast again. It's Okoro who meets him in the lane. Loose ball, plucked out of the air by Fultz. He'll find the cutter and hammering it home as from deep. He's had his fingerprints all over this ball game tonight. Franz Wagner to the basket.
Mitchell came out starting the game, knew he was feeling good right in the beginning and continued.